diary. Nothing is more important than paying attention to the small gifts of life. What are you thankful for today? Did you perhaps thank it? Let's say thank you right now. Thank you for the bread. Thank you for my face. Thank you for my 2 friends that agreed to eat hot pot with me today. And thank you for my listeners. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after we listen to 행복했던 날들이었다, Days Gone by Day 6. 행복했던 날들이었다, Days Gone by Day 6. You guys are listening to Heart Attack, and I'm your DJ, Pretty Little Iris. How are y'all feeling? Hi guys, 안녕. Welcome to a Friday show. I'm curious, what are you guys doing? What are you guys feeling? What are you guys feeling? What are you guys going to be doing? What are you guys eating? What are you guys saying? How are you? That's what I'm asking. Hi everybody, welcome. I'm actually wearing like a pretty dress underneath, but I realized it's not the right weather for short sleeve yet because I'm so cold in the studio right now, so I have to wear my jacket. So I apologize guys, but maybe later for open heart I'll take it off because I want to show you my pretty dress. Yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. You guys are saying, Iris, you're so pretty. Actually, I don't see it, but I know you guys are saying it internally. That's why I'm saying it. I'm a DJ that sees through your mind, guys. I'm a superpower DJ. I know that you guys want to say, oh, Iris, you're so cute and pretty today. I love your makeup, and oh my gosh, your hair is so poofy and cutie. Geekdigi says, which cartoon does Iris's bangs look like? I can't put my finger on it. Oh, I think I know. But I'm gonna search it up. Star versus the Forces of Evil. Does it kind of look like Star versus the Forces of Evil? Not really. I searched it up and I changed my mind, but I thought kind of maybe. It wasn't what I was going for, but yeah, I have been kind of into this bang look recently, and by recently I mean yesterday and today. I kind of like it, so, I've been doing it. It's good because I have so much hair that I know that like when I do stuff, my hair just gets in my face all the time, but I don't like clipping my hairs behind my ears because that's also very heavy, so they don't stay there for long. And I like having my hair just drop down. So I started doing this, and it's actually helpful because I don't have hair in my face, but it's also kind of like cute. So yes, that's what I'm doing. Let's see. SB says, I'm thankful for Iris. I don't know what else to say. You're welcome. I mean, thank you for saying thank you for me. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's see. SB got 3 hours of sleep. Why? What were you doing? Are you okay? When I get 8 hours of sleep, I'm so sleepy. Like 9 is the minimum I try to get because I'm happy when I get 9 hours of sleep, but starting from 8, and then 7 is like, oof, you're risky there, Iris. But 6, I'm not gonna function. 6, I can't function. Let's see, what else? SB says, I'm going to the fancy bakery for breakfast tomorrow, but I hope your breakfast is around like lunchtime because you should sleep more. You should sleep a lot more because 3 hours? Come on, 3 hours? Dio says, the Lorax's mustache. What's the Lorax? That's my bangs you're talking about, right? What's Lorax? Lorax is it Dr. Oh, it's Dr. Seuss. Oh, my bangs look like the Lorax's mustache. I was so ready to get mad at you, but low-key, this guy is kind of cute, so I'm not mad anymore. So yeah, today is a Friday, guys, and it means nothing. It means we survived the week together. Woohoo, we deserve the weekend. Let's have fun as usual, guys. I'll be back after we listen to one more song. This is I Do Me by Kiki.
could go somewhere, maybe anywhere. 내 지갑은 늘 빠지니까 just feel it. 손끝은 어디? That's my living ring. 내 걱정 누군 나답게 더 빛나줘. Feel the breeze 나만 들리는 소리. I can't do myself that. I do me, I do me right. 그냥 I do me, I do my way.
You guys are listening to your favorite 2 p.m. radio show, Heart Attack, with your DJ Iwis. And I feel like I don't say this anymore, but did you guys know we used to have a slogan? It was, we attack your heart with arts and culture. So it's Heart Attack. But yeah, you guys are listening to Heart Attack, and my name is Iris. I make music under Pretty Little Iris. So there you go. If you're Korean, you can search up Pretty Little Iris. But also, if you search up Iris Hwang on, like, you know, the internet, they still direct you to Pretty Little Iris. Anyway, hi guys. Let's talk about what we do on our show. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news columns of stuff that's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where I ask you a question and we share your answers together right here. Also, by the way, guys, Heart News and Heart of the Day are all spelled the same way this heart is spelled, H-A-R-T. You don't have to do the thingy that... You know why we spell it this way? Did I ever tell you guys? It's because when you search up art, this is the pronunciation spelling, this thingy, A.RT. But you can just say H-A-R-T because I don't even use this. This is just our official thing. Anyhow, today's question was once again uploaded on our Instagram, which is heartattack_Arirang. And today's heart of the day was, what do you like about the country you're living in right now? Convince me to move to your country, guys, because I feel like I could see myself living in a whole nother country. You know, because my job doesn't really require me to stay in one place. Well, for radio it does, but me as a singer-songwriter, I'm not really required to stay in a certain place. So I feel like in my life, I could go somewhere. So convince me, guys. Come on over to our Instagram if you have not yet and answer our questions. If you also have a message for me, question, K-pop song request, or any type of alphabetical letters mixed up together, as long as I can read them, send them over to our send message board or our email at heartattackarirang@gmail.com. And Friday is the day where Iris tries to do her best with small talking, and she has open heart. I don't mention this a lot, but we have song breaks and the camera isn't on during song breaks. Iris is trying so hard to talk with her guests, and I feel like it's working because no one's ever said, wow, you're so awkward, you're an awkward DJ. But then at the same time, most people are really nice to me when they come, so they will never say that. But yeah, today on Open Heart, we actually are going to learn a lot about jazz music. So if you guys are fans of jazz music, you have to be listening today for Open Heart. We're talking specifically about the legacy and history of Korean jazz music. We will be joined by jazz columnist Hwang Deok-ho, who has been in the jazz industry for 30 years. So we are going to get culture today. Let's go listen to a song and I will be back with Heart News. This is 17 by Toyoung. February 28th, Friday. Here is today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. Today is the last day of February and the weather feels like spring in the afternoon. The warm temperatures will continue through the weekend with daytime highs in Seoul staying above 10 degrees Celsius. However, on Monday, the temperature will drop by about 6 degrees Celsius compared to the previous day. During the long weekend starting tomorrow for the March 1st holiday, most regions in Korea will see rain. By Sunday in the Seoul metropolitan area and Gangwon province, the rain may turn into snow. Heavy snowfall is expected in Gangwon province from Sunday afternoon, so people should prepare for possible disruptions. A historic plaque from Seonwonjeon, the most sacred hall in Gyeongbokgung Palace during the Joseon Dynasty, has been returned to its original place after 100 years. On the 27th, the Cultural Heritage Administration and the Overseas Korean Cultural Heritage Foundation unveiled the plaque at the National Palace Museum in Jongno, Seoul. A pyeonek is a framed piece with calligraphy or paintings on paper, silk, or wood. The authorities discovered in late 2023 that the Seonwonjeon plaque, an important Joseon royal artifact, was listed for auction in Japan. They successfully halted the auction and persuaded the owner to return it to Korea. At the 22nd Korean Music Awards, where critics, journalists, and music experts serve as judges, the band Danpyeonsan and the Moments Ensemble won the highest honor, Album of the Year, for their album Music Manse. Singer-songwriter Lee Seung-yoon, who released his third album Yeoksong last year, and K-pop group aespa were both triple award winners, with Lee receiving Musician of the Year and aespa winning Song of the Year. Music Manse, which also won Best Modern Rock Album, blends genres from classical to traditional Korean music in an organic way. Since its release, it has been praised as a groundbreaking work in Korean music history. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after two songs. This is Too Bad by G-Dragon featuring Anderson .Paak and Armageddon by aespa.
Armageddon. Watch, I'm a vibe back, 짙은 어둠이 막아설 땐, 한 걸음 앞으로 날아든 it's best. 사라진 feedback, 시작된 call black, 깃박아 혼란스러운 밤, 악몽은 또 짙게 번져가. 뭔가를 숨기려고 해. I got it, 혼돈을 타고 덮쳐 killing like bang, chitty bang, bang, chitty bang, bang. 'Cause I wanna see truly. Bang, chitty bang, bang, chitty bang, bang. 내게 다가와, I'ma get it done. 널 향해 gonna get it done. 이제 널 끝내 better run. 끝을 모르는 너와 나 gonna 깨뜨려 거침없이 done. Full shot, pull it up, I'ma get done. I'ma get him. Shoo. I'ma get him. Hey, yeah. 또 다른 날 우리 막지 마. We never play nice. 완벽한 패널 똑같아서 3 to get ready 우리 shoot and go. 겁 없이 누벼 날 이겨는 way. Bang, chitty bang, bang, chitty bang, bang. Yes, I'm gonna see bombing. Bang, chitty bang, bang, chitty bang, bang. 답이 들려와, I'ma get it done. 널 향해 gonna get it done. 이제 널 끝내 better run. 끝을 모르는 너와 나 you gonna 깨뜨려 거침없이 done. Full shot, pull it up, I'ma get done. I'ma get it done. 어둠을 몰아내고 시작될 꽃피운 너와 나의 story. 더 완벽해진 우리 저기에 이제 나는 내 complete. 내 모든 걸 이끌어 do it on myself. 완전한 나를 이뤄내. Drop. Turn back, turn back, turn back. War like a queen, war like a king, yeah. Turn back, turn back, turn back. I'ma get him done. 널 향해 gonna get it done.
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. Today's question was, what do you like about the country you're living in right now? Come over to our Instagram if you haven't yet. By the way, what are you doing? Come follow us and check out our stories uploaded every day after our show is ending. That's around 4 p.m. KST. So check out our stories. That's where we have our Q&As. Today's question was, convince Iris to move to the country you're living in. What do you like about the country you're living in right now? Let me start. I'll start with Canada first because that's the country I lived in for the first time since birth. I love Canada because it's so naturey, and I'm so dumb because humans never realize what they have is so like pure until you don't have it. Yeah. Estelle says, I'm new from Singapore. Hi, Estelle. You should stay. You should keep on listening and stay. We're live every 2 p.m. KST. Hi, you should stay, right? Yeah, I won't disappoint. Anyway, so Canada, I really liked that. I also liked how it wasn't very busy. I really liked how the work-life balance was so good because every day after like 4:30 p.m. or something, you can't contact your teachers at school. Like the schools would like close down and stuff. Like, isn't that great? Like you get a lot for you, like for your life. Whereas in Korea, I feel like so many people are workaholics. I think it's good if you want to develop your career and you want to develop as a country together. But then also sometimes I feel like it is unhealthy for your own mental health. And then what else? What else did I like about Canada? Oh, it was raining all the time. I loved that. I loved how it was really gloomy and rainy because I love rain and gloom. I also liked all my friends there. Now let's move on to Korea. Everything is so fast. You want something, they will deliver it to you. Especially if you live in, we call it the egg yolk of Korea, which is like the cityest city. They deliver it to you in like 20 minutes, 15 even. Once I think I got mine in like 10 minutes. Like they deliver everything for you. So that's great. The packaging stuff, like that's great. Everyone's so extra in Korea. I like that too. When they make something, they're extra about it. They make it extra cute and like extra something. Like you bring in a specific food to Korea and they will extralize it. It's great. And I also like how I like the Korean language. I'm good at speaking the Korean language and I like it. But I think actually, yeah, I'm good at both languages, Korean and English. But yeah, I like how it's made. Olga says, are you bali Iris? Actually, surprisingly, I'm not really bali, although I do get stuff done really fast when it's like stuff I have to do, as in like chores. I procrastinate stuff for like work if it's my work and I do it alone, not like with others. But if I have to do something and it's on my to-do list and I know I have to do it, then I do it right away. There's not a single time I have a dish that's unwashed in my sink. So yeah, I like that about Korea. So let's see what you guys have been saying. Also, I like Canada's veggies. Yeah. Oh, I like Korea's fruit. Tayoshir says nothing. If I could afford to relocate, I probably would. Where would you relocate to, Tayoshir, if you could? Where would you relocate to? Sukasa says, I've heard they call it Raincouver. Iris, is it true? It's very true. It's very Raincouver. You're making me sad now because I want to go back to Raincouver. But yeah, Raincouver is a thing and it is very pretty. Steve says, having all the basic freedoms, free speech, religion, and voting, as well as access to supermarkets. I love supermarkets. I like markets in Canada better than Korea, though, I think. It's like a really different vibe, the markets you go to in Korea. With all my needs, venues with the wide variety of shows and sports events, as well as peace in general. Interesting, okay. Ricky says the air is relatively clean. Oh my gosh, I want to talk about that too. The air in Canada was so great. I told you guys the story about how I always got pneumonia when I was young, right? Because my lungs, they couldn't get used to any other air other than Canada's, so I couldn't like stay in Korea and stuff. Oka says we have almost everything home services with a very fair price here in Indonesia, Iris. Do you think I'll like Indonesia? Perfect for someone like me who doesn't like to go out. I've actually never been to Indonesia, so do you think I'll like it? Do you guys have good bread? Do you think I'll like Indonesia? I'm gonna choose my retirement home through this answers, guys. Come on. MJ says lots of cold springs and most especially white sand beaches since our place is nearby island close to Boracay. Ooh, cold springs. Beaches. For me, I'm not driven closely to like beaches or like like getaway spots. So I like in Vancouver we have so many lakes and we have so many, what do you call them, yeah, lakes. Yeah, I like that. I like lakes more than beaches. SB says not a lot. I mean, we get K-pop concerts occasionally. Korea has so many K-pop concerts, so not convincing. But also, this is unfair because I didn't tell you guys, convince me to move to your country, so you guys are just saying what you think is nice, so I have to stop judging. Olga says it's humid, Iris. Yeah, it's humid, but I mean, yeah. Ryan says beautiful landmarks. Oh, I have a question. When you guys are living in like that country, do you visit landmarks? Because for me, I've lived in Korea for a while now, but I don't really visit landmarks. I've never been to the 63 building, the Yuksam building. I've never been to the top of the super high tower in Jamsil, the L place. I don't really go to landmarks. So do you guys try to go? Pretty Little Ribbon says, I'm always proud of my country and I would like to live here my whole life, but this question is hard to answer for some reason. Sometimes you're just born into it and you like it. So, Steph says, good food and good milk in Canada as well as beer. Steph, you live in Canada? Where in Canada do you live? Perhaps is it Vancouver? I don't think it is. If it's Vancouver, I think you would have told me. You have good milk. Are you talking about bagged milk? Fun fact, guys, I've never had bagged milk before. In fact, I didn't drink milk in Canada. I started drinking milk after I started putting it in my coffee in Korea. So we barely had milk in the household. So I've never tried bagged milk. But yes, I've had boxed water before. So there is the answer, guys. That's my answer. Bahar says that I have very peaceful nature in walking distance. Ugh, I really do miss nature. Benny says in the Philippines, the weather is sometimes hot, but at times cloudy. I can't really do hot, so I mean, yeah, you guys gotta convince me with something else if you are in hot, humid areas. 양구름님 says, 저도 서울 살았었는데 남산타워 이런데 오히려 안 감. 저도 남산타워 안 가봤어요. Yeah, it's when you live somewhere and you have famous places, I feel like you don't go because you know there's gonna be so many tourists. Yeah. Crash Override says there's plenty to see if you can find time to travel. There are also many universities to apply to. Ooh, okay. Steph says that's correct. I'm from Vancouver. Steph, how come? Wait a minute. How come we're Vancouverites and you never told me? How come you never told me you're from Vancouver? Huh? Did you not know I was from Vancouver? Hi, Vancouver friends. We have 3 Vancouver people in heart attack now. Me and 2 of you guys. Yay! Geek Diggy says, boxed water would be a good name for a rock band. You should start it, Geek Diggy. I'm not going to, but you should start it. Next is Forever saying, very compact, so everything's nearby and convenient, which is Korea. Yes, convenience, you can't top Korea. RVN says that my family is here. Oh, Wow, this was the most sweetest reason. Wow, guys, are we cold people? Are we cold people? Raquel says Vancouver. Am I saying it wrong? Am I? Do you want me to say, oh, like Vancouver? What? I don't get it. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read more of your messages, guys. This is Reveal by The Boys. Reveal by The Boys. I said there's 3 Vancouver people in Heart Attack, me and 2 of the listeners, and Raquel says, why you gotta leave out Jerome? I I just like totally forgot. I guess that could be like 3.5 then. I don't want to add him as a full. More Than Suffering says there's uncensored internet, meaning I can follow iOS's Instagram page. Naba says class systems are frowned upon, so everybody gets treated as equals by default. Toka says it is easy and convenient to issue documents. Korea and their document system is like, oh my gosh, it's so convenient. Yeah, it is not painful at all. Chuck says, is this a trick question? Well, depends. Siska says the food, believe me, Indonesia food, so variety and so yummy. I must go. I must visit. Dracula says, I like that Ireland has a long history, lots of nature, and the people have a great sense of humor. The picture attached shows Christ Church Cathedral, which is almost 1,000 years old and was founded by the Viking king Sturink Silkenbeard and was originally a Viking church. The country is steeped in ancient history, which I really appreciate. I'm looking at the picture right now and it is so pretty. Wow. Wowie. Muisteen says, the different cultures and lots of food. Yes, I like your food. Flo says, Brazilian food is so good and people are super friendly. Ooh, Brazilian food. I just came back from reading a message about that. So I guess so many people say food. Yeah, food. Let's see. Geek Dicky says, it's pronounced Vancouver. Vancouver. But actually, you guys know that I didn't eat bread in Vancouver, so. Also, I like the bread in Korea. I wanted to mention that. Every time I traveled last year to all the different places, I always had bread, and I feel like still I like Korean bread the best, but it might be just because I'm used to it. You know, sometimes you can never win over, your emotions that are attached to things just because you're used to it and you feel like it's yours. Yeah. Muisteen says, Iris like the food. You should come over more often. Okay, when I was in Singapore, my friend who was giving me a tour was like, you're such a picky tourist because you're not interested in anything except for food. And she was like, do you want to go here? And I was like, no, I want to eat. And she was like, what do you want to do tomorrow? And I was like, eat. So she was like, I don't know how to plan our days because all you want to do is eat. And I was like, eat, that's it. Why would you plan anything else? Alrighty, let's go read messages you guys sent me. SB says, Iris, I made breakfast pizza tonight. It has sauce, eggs, beef, and potatoes. I also got the wood for the shelves from the message a couple weeks ago today. It should take a bit, but should be really nice. Thinking about putting a mahogany stain on it. Iris, what's your favorite comedy movie? Mine is Dear Santa with Jack Black or Grown Ups with Adam Sandler. We have a picture of the breakfast pizza that you made. Ooh. SB, why are you so good at cooking and why you never send it to me virtually? Why you never fly it out for me? Ooh, is that cheese? The yellow thing is cheese, right? Is that meat that I see? Maybe it's bulgogi. You always talk about having bulgogi, right? Oh, never mind. You told me. It's beef and you have eggs and potatoes. Oh, so it was like eggs and potatoes. You're so good. Are you self-taught or did you like learn? Yeah, like did you learn anywhere or did you? Yeah, I'm curious. Let's see. It was good. Oh, did you have it alone? Did you have it with Tabasco? Did you have it with hot sauce? I love hot sauce on pizza, but I don't like. So there's like a specific type of hot sauce that I like on pizza, which I totally didn't half speak. But yeah, do you guys have favorite hot sauces as well? Let's see what other stuff you guys are saying. Estelle says, "Yay, eat in Singapore. Nothing besides eating in Singapore. I love eating in Singapore." We talked about this a few weeks ago because we were talking about how our listener was visiting Singapore, and I love all your Seiko stuff. It's so refreshing, like honeydew Seiko. I love your coconut drinks that Sir Coconut. What's wrong with me today? I love coconut drinks, coconut smoothies. And by the way, I have an actual question. People who live in Singapore, you guys know that franchise coconut slushy thing you guys have? Why wouldn't you bring it to Korea? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be asking you. I should be asking fellow Koreans. Can anybody bring it to Korea? Because it's so good. It's so good. It was like one of the highlights of my trip. Thank you for your messages, guys. We're gonna go listen to some songs and I'll be back. This is 미워했던 날도 사랑했다고 말하고 싶어, Hated, Loved, and Bloomed by Kim Soo-young, followed by 봄 그리고 너, Paint on Spring by Martin Smith.
Arirang.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City,
88.1 in Seogwipo City,
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
You can also listen in Busan through BFM, Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Kijang, Nuksan, and Changwon area. I'll be right back for our open heart, joined by jazz columnist Hwang Dok-Hoon-nim. So see you soon. The last song for our first hour is Soo-young Song Dissolve by Kururu.